Let me introduce you to the pets. All right, first up we have Finn, who's generally a lazy dog, except when he goes on walks and when he's looking at squirrels. Now, Finn makes the funniest faces I've ever seen on a dog. And to be honest, he's generally a good boy unless he is being driven by his desire to get food. Next up we have is Nori, who is a very sweet and loving cat. I don't like cats, but if I ever had one, Nori would be the cat that I would want. She's very, very skittish and very scared of the dogs for good reason. And she's a generally good cat unless she's being on the couch because she didn't get food that day or her litter box is dirty. Here we have Willow, who is a very strange cat. She does some of the most basic annoying cat things, like knocking things off of places, trying to sit on your keyboard, and being a spaz about unknown objects. But she acts so much like a dog sometimes. She bakes her food, comes when she hears the word treat or her name, and she even plays fetch. She's like a weird cat dog. Next up we have Ada, who is the definition of a crazy corgi. She is always wary of basically everything. She is super, super smart. She learned how to use these buttons in like 15 minutes, basically. And sometimes she's too smart for her own good, like escaping the baby gates when we don't close them all the way. Now, she's always constantly trying to escape to run outside.
It's free real estate.
And we think she's in lesbian with the gray cat, who we call the gay cat. Next up is the street cat that we kind of adopted last year that we've named Felix. He came to our house and, he's never really left and we just kind of feed him. Felix. He has the deepest meows on a cat I think I've ever heard. And he has a love-hate Romeo-Juliet kind of situation with Willow. They're constantly looking at each other through the windows. And last but not least, we have my girlfriend's cat, Obi, who passed away last year. He was always a pretty angry cat, and he got into a lot of trouble, but, she loved him.